to give you my experience, right? So I do everything live with you. Even looking at the markets for the first time, that is just strictly with you. I don't look at it without being on live. So this way you can see what's going on. So here, I don't have anything, any kind of markers showing up from last week, but let's take a look, right? So this pair is the euro US dollar. Now we've made a lot of our money coming from this. Yeah. And we're gonna have about a 30-minute today, the same like last week. Here soon. Again, I know I keep telling you we're gonna do longer, we're gonna do longer. Well, we're still planning on doing that, but just waiting a little bit. Just need some more free time. So the trend line, it looks like it's going down. How do we know it's going down just from looking at it? Well, we know from lower highs, lower lows, that's a downtrend. Higher highs, higher lows is an uptrend, right? So that's how we know it's a downtrend, but we want a marker and we'll put from the highest high and we want a couple places touching, which will be here. You can do it here. It's not so great, but I like to go for a little further back. This is the 4 hour mark, and you can use it from here. But I like to include this one as well. And just to kind of show you, but what that looks like, right? That's the 4 hour. We are obviously in a downtrend. But, but, do you see how it's coming up and touching like barely and barely even now on that 4 hours? Well, it looks like it's ranging up, right? So kind of stuck in a range. Iffy moment. Let's drop down just a little bit because we're going to be trading in the, and there's the range. It's kind of like a corridor, really. hmm So very, very iffy. You can go either way. We'll see some push if it goes up right here. It'll push down, and you're seeing that from the wicks right here and here and here. It was trying to push above it, but also this little area right here, you're having that as a support level. Actually, a very strong one because it's bouncing off these area and here and here and here and here. So it's very, very strong. Okay, so let's go to the 30 minutes. Try to find a way. So downtrend for the 4 hours. Mm-hmm. Mm. 15 minutes. We're gonna try it. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna try it, but we're gonna do a lot less. I hope we don't have a repeat of last week. Okay, the 1 minute time frame. Here, here, put one up there. Okay, I have right here as well. Very messy. Very, very, very messy. And this one then be about right here. It's gonna bounce off of that. And let's zoom in. Now, windows of opportunities, you see these like little gaps. We're too low since we're in a downtrend. It doesn't look like we're in a downtrend, but we're in the downtrend when we're looking at the 4 hour. We don't want to go and enter that halfway through this window of opportunity. We want to wait for up here. And I am going to give 2 minutes. Oof. 218. Too high. Mm, I'm gonna enter it here because of that push down and halfway through the candle. And it's only 200 bucks. But yeah, moving pretty quick. So put like 140 here. Get in, get out right here. Now, our daily goals are pretty much always trying to take $1,000 during that trading session, right? So $1,000 is good. Like, um, we get more, perfect. If we get less, it's okay, but that's like kind of where we want to go. But don't always chase a goal. It's not the most important thing, right? And you let the market come to you. Don't chase the market. And this way, you kind of get away from any unnecessary risk. Huge rejection. The candle too close down here. And this line, bro, here, about right there. Check it. And I was expecting it to be up a little bit higher. Ah, and I'll confirm that. 400. I did. There goes that one. I wanted it to be a little bit higher up, of course, and I was waiting for it to jump, so I missed it. Hmm. Huge rejection going up. Very good. About right here. Beautiful. That was a really good entry on that. Right out of the gate today. Right out of the gate. Hmm. And it's going to start to reverse, but hopefully not in the last 10 seconds. Okay, very good. 3 grand. Made some profits. And it looks like it is fighting. Yes. Very good. What we're looking for, man. Up, 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 up. I did not want to double up. I wanted to roll over. But okay. Hmm. And yeah, it gave us the pooch. Hmm. Hmm. I'm not going to enter another trade until we have a confirmation from this candle below. Hmm. Okay, we broke even. Hmm. Okay, where are we going to be at? Eh, okay, nothing too bad. Yeah, all right. So we're still in our moment. Hmm. Mhm. Mm, and make a longer time. We lost a few. Okay. But we won some too, and that's a plus. And what do we have? No. Mhm. Okay. Um, ah, mm, liquidations coming in. Bigger trades. Very good. Very good. Very good. We need to survive 1 minute. Super. Mm, this will be our last trades, I think. Oh, 10 seconds. A lot can happen in 10 seconds. Okay. Oh. 2, 1, and jackpot. Jackpot, $220,000, so 8 grand in profit. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, $8,000. Super. Mm-hmm. Fantastic. And we got out just in time. Perfect. That executed wonderfully. And now we have higher highs and higher lows, which means a trend reversal. We were coming down here and it just shot up. So chances are we have an uptrend that's taking place because we at first we were moving into a range. Now we have it breaking out of that range and going towards the top. And I can show you that another day this week if you would like. You just got to make sure that you're asking questions so I can show you what that's going to look like. So it's pretty much when you have your support and resistance, but they have like a range is like this. It's like flat, what you're looking at now. Yeah. But with the trend lines, like when you do the trend lines on the low lows and the highs, it kind of makes like certain patterns, and you can see when it's going to break out. When it breaks out, confirms over it, and continues. That's a trend line break, and it continues to go up. But very good. So we had to adjust the time a little bit. We lost the other ones on some. We lost the others on some smaller time frames, but it turned out good here. So perfect. Mm, okay, some losing trades, but we came out and made it out on top. Higher highs, higher lows. Yep, big rejection wick there. So it's a retest of that probably. And here, let's take a look. Yeah, for the 4 hours. Good. And you can kind of see it where we are now. It's breaking out above that. It comes out over here. We can test it, but you'll see more in the 1 hour. Yeah, coming out, but it's still getting rejected right from here. So if we were to put that like right here, and look, you can see it's getting rejected off of this. But if it closes above it, it's going to continue going up. Okay, so about 30 minutes, $8,000 in profit. Seven and something, yeah, 7,200, something like that in profit. No complaints. We're gonna wrap that up. So 8 grand and on a Monday, that's like this week and next week in profits. So either way, we'll call it from there. All right, guys. So thank you very much for joining me. Join me again on Wednesday, possibly Thursday or Friday. So, and we're gonna work on getting a longer stream in progress so we can do a little bit more. Of course, with the longer streams, we're not going to go so violently into the trading, but I will be doing a lot more explaining and speaking and answering questions and stuff like that too. So be ready to speak to me. Guys, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week, right? Join me again on Wednesday, and I'll see you again next time.